Welcome back to the channel. What I have for you today is the final season, the spring hot season in Horizon Track Day. The oval is going to be making its way out of free roam, so if you guys want to go there, have some fun, this will be the last week to do it. Let's jump right in. We get a number 70 Porsche 935. This thing is a cool re-release, modernized LED taillights integrated into the wing. Like it's kind of cool. You got to try it to appreciate it at least. Horizon Backstage Pass, as always. The weekly challenge card this week, Science Meets Speed. Chapter 1, small but powerful, own and drive a lightweight, high-performance sports car, the 2013 Ariel Atom V8 500. Very cool. Today's daily Get Drifty, earn 3 drift skills at the oval track in the stadium. So you're going to have to go there anyway. You'll see it before it leaves. Let's jump in the shop here. The centerpiece of yesterday's video, the Centenario. You can have that for 600 Forzathon points if you want. If you want something else, you can get another backstage pass. We get the Can't Hear You emote, a yellow Extreme E-Race suit, a very cool Dodge Viper Formula Drift car for only 200 Forzathon points, some spins, no horns this week. Horizon Arcade minigames are here again. Tomorrow's video, the trial Elbows Out. We get the car in front as a reward, the LFA. We're going to be racing Rally Monsters A800. Looks to be on dirt. Very cool. I like that for a trial. Sunday's Event Lab Showdown is going to be Sherman versus Monet 98. I'm going to try not to look into that too much. Hopefully, I won't remember them fully for that video. For Saturday's PR Stunt Speedrun, Speed Trap, Speed Zone, and Drift Zone. All S1 900, 2 track toys, 1 drift cars. Very cool. Seasonal Championship looks to be pretty good. Same here. Treasure Hunt, we'll get to that in a second. Photo Challenge, same thing. You get some Horizon Open stuff. The Rivals, this will be your last week to do those. Make sure you get them in. They will add points to your previous weeks. I believe it's 1 point for each applied to each season. I don't know why it's so complicated. Don't ask me. Drift Zone Devil's Pass in the expansion. That thumbnail just looks amazing. Remember, that is someone's job. I just wish it was mine. You got to have pictures for all these, right? And then we have Speed Trap, Hammer Shadow, and some seasonal championships down here. Let's get right into it, guys. The weekly challenge car. We need a 2013 Ariel Atom V8 500. So let's go to Ariel. And we have the Nomad. We have the weekly challenge car here in several flavors. Now, a brand new one is rear-wheel drive S2 924. But we have this beauty here. And I'm not sure what tires it's currently on because I do switch them a lot. But let's jump into it. All-wheel drive. This car is so much fun. Now, it used to come with like a K-Series and then a supercharged K-Series, and now it has a V8. And I don't know if I've turboed this or not. Let's launch it. No, it just sounds all V8 NA. Small but powerful complete chapter 2 atomic accelerator. Coming in at only 550 kilograms, the 2013 Ariel Atom V8 500 claims a 0 to 60 mph acceleration time of just 2.3 seconds. See this speed for yourself by earning 6 stars at Speed Traps. Well, there are some speed traps around us here. We have the classic one at the drag strip, which is kind of hard to get. Not a lot of cars go 205. You know, they might be 199 or something like that. Same here, 240. Hard to get 3 stars. You really got to have the mile an hour. Now that one's an interesting one because it's located at the end of a dirt road. Yeah, these are just wild. Very high numbers. But my point being, let's go see what this thing can actually do. Let's go to Tune Car, and we're looking at 237. So this thing can do it. All right, good to know. It is pretty wild, apparently. All right, here we go. We're going for 205 by almost the end of the drag strip here. Wow. Like I said, just a go-kart. I couldn't imagine going that fast in that little thing. There you go. And guys, I didn't see it, but we have completed the treasure hunt. Oh my gosh. You'll have to go back or you'll see it in your own festival playlist. I didn't even get to read it. That is so crazy. When I edit, I'll have to add it. That's crazy. Anyway, whatever I did there counted. We got to get out of here. I hate how they walled all that off. So I'll show you where it is. You can see it there. We have some more speed trapping to do here in just a second. Hey, and there's a mural. Maybe that'll come into play later. It seems new. ISO 200 complete, and we can't go back, sadly. All right, that's funny. Anyway, we are here near Pequeño Puente. Let's try this one. All right, turn around. I'm not going to follow that racing line. I'm going to go this way. Hopefully hold this turn quite nicely. No. Nope. That part of the turn is tough. There we go. Then just absolutely floor it. Did we get 3 stars here? We did. 160 was the one. So if we didn't get it here for the weekly challenge, there we go. We got it. On to chapter 3, 25s only. Take a photo of your beautiful 2013 Ariel Atom V8 500. Only 25 of this limited edition car were produced. See, that's what's nice about video games. We get to be here with this car, modify it, run it through trees, get it dirty, all kinds of stuff. I was thinking of that today before we got on. It is so cool that we get to experience that. I mean, you see all this stuff, but only rich people will ever. I just watched a TikTok. Somebody lost their license so many times in Australia that they built a 5-kilometer race course just so they could go out and drive and go crazy because they could. I don't know. But I just do it digitally. So for a lot less money too. Anyway, Chapter 4, Road Magnet. Despite its stripped back appearance, the 2013 Ariel Atom V8 500 is considered road legal. Show off its prowess. Oh, I love that word. On the road by winning a road race. Ooh. This thing? What kind of road race are we gonna run here? Oh boy, that's a tough one. I just want one that's kind of straight. Give me an easy one here. That one's not necessarily easy. I'll tell you what, let's try the Descansar Dorado Sprint. This one, we see a 90 early on. So that's going to be a little tough to manage, but we can do that. Jump in here with our concept car liveried Ariel 500 V8. Ariel Atom 500 V8 is the way it's wrote there. Weird. We're on the Advance. It matches the paint scheme. Very cool. Oh, I saw a fire extinguisher. Must have like a system. I don't think you have to break that free. Hopefully you just press a button. Look what we're racing against. F40s, the FXXK Evo, Forza Edition Wyras, Lambo Sesto Elementos, Koenigsegg CCGT, Saline S7 LM, and us. Like I always say, we have our work cut out for us. Just punching above our weight class here in this, or at least our budget class. This thing's gotta be less expensive than every one of these cars. Oh, we have the Evo too. Forgot. I didn't. How did I not read that? That's crazy. We've got a good bit of straightaway here, and then it just immediately and abruptly hits the 90. So I'm gonna try to stay in the pack here. These guys are all gonna have great racing carbon ceramic brakes. Trying to stay off the wall. Look who is up here. It is the Evo bullying the CCGT from Koenigsegg. I don't know what happened there or how they got separated, but wow, I've underestimated this car. It's really good. I thought it was just going to be crazy, overpowered, not handled. No, this thing is... It's acting like one of the greatest cars I've ever driven in the game. I don't know what setup I have on here, but it is my own because I got to go into custom tuning, but it might just be all-wheel drive slapped on it. Who knows? This thing is so good. Now, you do have to work it a little. You have to be on the brake a good bit, but Lord, I underestimated this beast. No wonder we were in with such greats. Such legends. As we smack the wall a little bit on our exit, we get the first place. Nice. So that's all we had to do here. But I think that's all we had to do for the weekly challenge as well. Science meets speed complete. That's it, boys and girls. On to the daily 3 drift skills at the oval track. Let's fast travel there now. You can't fast travel inside. I don't know why. I wish you could. Let's think of a car that we want to do this with. Maybe let's break out that Dodge Viper, the one that's in the shop this week. Let's go to Formula Drift over this way. I think it's like, so we have a new one. We have like a weird off-road lifted one, but we'll get the one we've already driven that is in a stock configuration. I'm not going to switch to manual. We only have to get 3 drift skills. You can do that in pretty much any car, but I just wanted to break it out and use it for that reason. Such a weird thing to have be a Formula Drift car at the time, for sure. But I guess not. It's front rear and it's a V10, so get drifty already complete. This is a pretty cool place to drift. I don't think I've ever done it before. Maybe just for this here, for this daily challenge, but this thing seems to like it. And then once you're bored of that, you can dive into the infield and send it around here. We have basically what looks to be a drift course. You could follow these or try to. I wish I could get out of first. It would have been nice to have a manual, but it is what it is. But there you go. Why won't it shift? How do you get it to shift? There we go. I'm not doing so hot, but we're getting things done. Moving on here to one of our, actually our last thing. Hashtag track day. Photograph any Porsche while in a race. Oh, at the Horizon Oval Circuit. Nice. So here we go. Let's fast travel. Where's it going to put us? So it puts us outside for this. And we need a Porsche. So down to Porsche we go. And for whatever reason, I'm going to grab this newly colored and styled 911 GT3 RS. The bronze wheels, the red paint, the sticker on the side, the carbon hood and accents. It's fun. And it's going to make a cool picture. Hopefully my PC doesn't crash. So I have found, for whatever reason, I even have the same controller settings from PC to Xbox, and it also might be the controller. I have an Elite, Xbox Elite, whatever like the big boy is. I got it on sale. Scoured the internet until I got a really good deal. And this is the one that has like the paddles in the back and stuff like that. I don't know if it's the controller or my PC, but I just prefer this setup. I did a lot of races this morning on the Xbox, and it's not the same. It's weird. But we'll let them all go. And once they're out of view like that, it's a lot easier to take the picture on my PC. I don't know why, but when it has to render everybody, it gets a little upset. What do you think? Should this be the thumbnail? Did we already use this for one thumbnail? Oh, that's pretty good. That's tasty. I like it. Horizon Apex. There's your thumbnail. I like taking the thumbnail during the video because it just works out better. Hashtag track day. Photo challenge complete. We get the check marks for both boxes and a Badlands Desert scarf. Nice. Maybe we'll have to go check that out. Badlands Desert scarf. We have a couple more things to do. What happened? Oh, dang. It crashed on the way out. That's so cool. I don't know what it is, guys, but sometimes when I'm taking pictures on my PC in Forza Horizon 5, it will just crash. So I tried to do everything I could, and on exit, it crapped out. Dang. Anyway, it didn't even give me credit for it. You saw the check boxes. So we got to go back. We got to do it again. So fast travel. This is kind of fun. In a race. In a race is going to be difficult, I think. At least for me on PC. Let's go up here. I think this is where the race is. Horizon Stadium Circuit. There we go. Okay. At least I got my thumbnail. I do want to check some other stuff like I was saying. We need to go check out Horizon Backstage for the week. Check out who won last week. And we need to vote. No, voting is over. I didn't vote. We'll see which one won and what we're going to next. It really didn't matter to me. Honestly, it's hard for me to tell just from the name and the picture which one I want anyway. So, I'm going to pull over like last time. I'm going to let them go. Oh, so we have like an infield. This isn't just the high-speed ring thing. So we'll let them get a little far away so my PC does not get upset. Then we go in here. There we go. Let me get those checkboxes. There we go. And we'll get out of here. Hopefully not crash. Correct. And quit event. We're going to see a notification at the bottom of the screen that we've completed the photo challenge. Hashtag track day complete. Finally. Like I said, let's look at the playlist vote. Ooh, high performance dailies. The SRT Hellcat Durango gets them again. I think it was Forza-thon is what we were up against previously. So there you go. That's what we're going to go to in 6 days, 23 hours, and 13 minutes. Next Thursday, we'll be into a new series again. So, like I said, Horizon Backstage. Let's see what won last week. I have 50 passes. AEQNX on Instagram will be happy, I think, because I think this is the one they wanted. This was the more rare option. So that's cool. Also, you know, not a bad pairing. That would be a cool thing to have in your garage. I don't know what to pick here. I usually just do it based on what I think is the coolest. And I think the Valkyrie is very cool. The 2 Jet Z is kind of cool because it's a real car that became a Hot Wheel, and then it's in the game because it was a Hot Wheel. So that's a weird path to get in here. Also, it has a 2JZ. I don't know. I'm just so much more partial to the Valkyrie. I like the Pro version, but hey, this is what you can get. So there you go. I'm locked in. And let's go check out this Badlands scarf. I'm feeling like I'm going to put myself in like an expedition kind of setup. Oh, there it is. This is the Badlands scarf. Let's put it on. Whatever. So, I think this actually looks cool. This looks like something I'd wear in real life. Maybe not this scarf, but I don't know. It's funny. But we got the dark donut hat, President of Going Sideways t-shirt, and the Honda hoodie. Yep, that is definitely me. So there you go. That's going to do it for me today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in on this first video of this series. Like I said, tomorrow, the trial. Saturday, the PR Stone Speedrun. And Sunday, the Event Lab Showdown. And we're going to wrap it all up next Wednesday with the daily challenges. And then I guess head on into high performance dailies. So stay tuned to the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Later.